What's going on, guys? Marcus from Wall Street Assassins, and what a crazy day we had today. Overall, Powell spoke yesterday, talked about a double rate hike. Basically, he's slowing down on putting more money into the market, and that basically caused a rally in the market because he said he was not too worried about inflation. But as a lot of times that when the Fed talks, it takes a while for the market to digest. If we look over towards the 180-day chart over here, you can see we basically rallied off that news yesterday. We rallied, we took off, we went from 414 of the lows, and we hit basically 430. And what happened today, right? So going into the market this morning, if you're just looking at the RSI pre-market, you can see the RSI was very overbought over here. You can see the RSI was basically gleaming above 60, which is very overbought, deeming a bad deal. Not only on that chart, if we jump over towards the 180-day, we look at the 180-day RSI, we were basically very overbought here as well before this overall pullback. This is just a little bit insight knowledge. So next time, before the drop happens, you could possibly catch this type of move. Jumping over towards the 100, the 1 year, we could see not only that we are overbought, but we had actually broke the 1 year EMA, right? I like to call it the trade line in my group, but it's the EMA. We broke that 1 year EMA, and we pushed up as high as basically 429, which was a previous resistance level. If I just throw a resistance line over here and I extend it all the way to the left, and I basically come back out over here, you could see that that 429, 430 area has been some type of congestion area before, right? We basically bounced off of it before multiple times, and that is where we started to reject yesterday, right? And so, and it was also overbought at that area as well, meaning it was struggling for more possible upside. So today I told the chat room, hey, we could possibly have a pullback. I didn't expect a huge drop like this, but I said we could possibly have a pullback because we were so overbought. And whenever you see a stock push up and start going sideways, stock is struggling to go up higher. And that is a red flag, especially for bullish investors. You can see the 20-day was basically crossed down the MACD pre-market. And around like 9 o'clock, we were basically starting to open up, pulling for a downtrend. I thought we were basically going to bounce over here at that 20-day SMA, but we basically flooded right through that, and we started to go lower. So what are we going to expect for tomorrow? So we basically put in a low today at 409. If we go towards the 1 minute, you can see exactly where we put that low. If we look at the low over here, it's 409.44. So I'm going to actually adjust this over here. I'm going to adjust this so we could basically move this a little bit higher to that 409.44 price point, and that's going to be my marker for tomorrow. We did bounce. I don't know how the market's feeling right now, but overall we got to see what's going to happen in the morning. But looking at over the oil, what we could see with the charts is that basically the 20-day is super oversold over here, meaning a possible bounce is to be had, right? It doesn't have to happen, but that's just what the RSI is telling us on the 20-day. If we jump over towards the 180-day, 180-day MACD just crossed over, right? We have, when we broke this 409 area before, the 180-day low is actually sitting at 405, $405.02. So we could actually throw a resistance line or support line right there. So if we break this level tomorrow, this is the key level. We could probably gap down from 410 to 405. That's a $5 drop. Today was more than a $14 drop. So is it possible? It is certainly possible now that there's fear in the overall market. But I do think overall, we do need to have some type of possible bounce in order to fuel this drop, right? You can see the RSI is basically bottoming out. We went from 409, and then we're sitting at 415 right now. So if we break that 415, we could start possibly pushing up towards 419, maybe even higher. If we reject the trade line or the EMA line over here, typically when the stock is trading below that EMA, it's more in favor for a downward trend. But if we bounce and reject the SMA over here, we could possibly come back down tomorrow from that 409 to 405. So those are going to be the key levels you want to watch. You want to watch the break of the EMA 414 to 419, or you want to watch a possible drop and retest of yesterday's lows from 409 to 405. And if we break that, we would have to jump over towards the 1 year, which, to be honest, on the 1 year, we don't even have too much room left, right? If we break that 405, you could go to 404, 400. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to watch to see if tomorrow is going to be another epic day. Or we could just get some sideways action, right? Maybe people are just fed up with overall what's going on with the market. But stay tuned for tomorrow. Market is heating up. This is a day trading opportunity for the overall market. So as long as you're a day trader, you're capturing this moves. I see a lot of people in my chat room. If you see my stories, people are making 200%, 40%, whatever the percentage is. But capture those moves, stay for a good time, not a long time. I'll see you guys later. If you guys want to join my chat room, make sure you guys hit the link in my bio on Instagram. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video if you like the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.